doing our bilo-bilo. And I'll just fix this one up a bit. And here is uno, how's it? And we are having our bilo-bilo. So this is just glutinous rice flour. This is glutinous rice flour that you put water in it to make it like a dough or clay. And this one, I put some flavor. I put the ube flavor or taro flavor. So what are we going to do is we'll just get a bit. Our hands are washed, so we're just going to make a log. Make a log. And pinch a bit about size of your thumb.
Broke.
It's okay. And then you roll it.
So.
And then let it roll in glutinous rice flour.
So is this good?
Yeah, all good. So just a bit, just the size of your thumb maybe. So if you see just the size of your thumb, and then roll it in glutinous rice flour. That's it for the bilo-bilo side. For the glutinous rice flour side, so I have two kinds here. One is ube. I think you can also do like langka flavor. Langka flavor is you can get it by the canned. You can get the juice of it, and instead of water you can use that one. Then you will have langka flavor of your bilo-bilo. So we're just going to do this one, and then we have also other ingredients. Now I am boiling my my bobas, my what do you call that? Your sago or pearls, or what do you call it? Tapioca pearls. So I'm boiling it right now. So I have the big ones. I don't have the small colored ones. So we're just boiling it, and we are waiting for it to soften a little bit, and then we're ready to cook our bilo-bilo. So when we are doing this one, we usually roll it in a glutinous rice flour, the dry one. So it looks like this. Oops, it's rolling. Looks like this.
Like cornstarch.
Yeah, yeah, it's similar, but it's glutinous rice. So what they did is the rice.
It looks like it.
Yeah, and it looks like flour as well too. So the reason behind why you put them in a powder one is for it to not stick with each other. So if they don't stick with each other, then it will be more okay. And also it will give it a thick what do you call that, a thick sauce later, like the sauce of it later is thicker if you have those glutinous rice flour in it. So that is why we put it in those glutinous rice flour thingy. So what are the ingredients of this one is yeah, this one is bilo-bilo. I think in Kapampangan they call it champelot, and in the south, like the south of the Philippines, they call it binignit or something. So those are the two ones that are um, um, I know. And also for Tagalog it is bilo-bilo, but in Ilocano we call it tambo-tambong. The word tambo-tambong is the act of making this one, rolling, like making a roll,
Ball.
something, a ball. So that's where they got the name tambo-tambong. So I don't know with the benignit what is the real name for it. I don't know what is the behind name for champelot as well, but it's almost the same to every region that we have this kind. So all the ingredients are very native or vernacular to our place. Everybody has bananas, so bananas they come. What we use is the saba. Some use plantains as well. That can be also. And then We have, so here in Canada, we don't have the, we have saba that is um, like the fruit itself, which is much, sometimes it comes green, so I don't have the thing that I have to ripen it out still. But there are also frozen stuff, saba, that are already in boiled, frozen. So that's what we're going to use, and some kamote. So we have kamote here. We have different kinds. We have purple ones. We have yams. We have white ones. We have all sorts. So any of those ones can be part of it. Um, I believe you can also put langka. So you just have to chop up. I use the canned ones because I find there is a fresh one here, but it's seasonal, so it's not always there. And if there is, it's just very hard, or sometimes it's more expensive to do the like the one in the fruit. So what we put is the one in the can, and then coconut milk, which I use a can as well, but I found one that is frozen coconut milk, but I don't want to use it here. Maybe I'll use it to one of my biko some other day. And then what else? So we have the saba, we have kamote, we have this below. You can put langka, and I believe in my husband's place in Ilocos, they even put mane, so the fresh one, so the one that came from the peanut shell still. Sometimes we just boil those ones, and they're so good if they are just fresh. But you can also put, so they put mane as well. So there are different versions of different region, whatever. But the basic of this one is usually just bilo balls, and then bilo means bilog, I think, and then um, when you say bilo-bilo is binilog-bilog, and then we also have the bananas and the kamote, and then you just boil it with coconut or coconut milk and sugar, so it will be a sweet side of things. So that one. And um, uh, so it depends on different region if you want to put langka, nuts maybe. I don't know if corn can be, if you want a corn taste to it. So it's anything vernacular, like farmers have it in their, like, should I say pantry, whatever they have, whatever for harvest. So those fruits, we are so rich. Those crops are, we are so rich in the Philippines. So I think because they are something that we are rich in. Um, that's why they made this kind of dessert, or merienda, that would incorporate all these ingredients, and then we will have this what do you call this bilo-bilo. So this is a good way also for quarantine, that your kids will help you with making bilo-bilo, so they won't be bored and not always in their gadgets, right? So at least you will have time with them, and have fun like that. So this glutinous rice flour is also the main ingredient for um, palitaw. They use palitaw. It's the same process. It's just different shape. But that palitaw, because it's palitaw, so if you put it in boiling water, once it goes up, like lumitaw na, then it is cooked. So that's why they call it palitaw. So yeah, there are a lot of merienda that they do that we miss from back home, that we do also here. We are just so blessed that we have all the ingredients that are here, um, out of our supermarket. So a lot of people are missing food back in the Philippines, the ones in abroad, but here we don't really miss a lot because we have it here. So we have lots of what do you call this, fruits that are vernacular to our places, to farms, and that we have here. We have rambutan. It's just that don't expect that it will be cheap in here because everything is exported, right? So we have rambutan, we have lanzones, we have all kinds of bananas. What else? We have um, those fruits that haven't seen before, and even the cultures and farmlands of those like Thailand and everything. You would be amazed. Like in our place, we don't eat those ones, but in their place, it's something that they use culinarily. So it's nice that you get to be aware of these things as well. So um, we'll just finish this up, and then afterwards, we are going to make our bilo-bilo. Okay? So we have here now my sago. So it's cooked already. I left it for about 2 hours with the same heat. Now I won't be removing already this what do you call this, the liquid in it. It will be part of it already. So here are our ingredients. It will be our bilo that we had made a while ago. We have here I have yam and bananas. It's saba. This is what we have here. So it's golden saba, and it's whole steamed saba already, and it's frozen, so it's just microwavable actually, but I just thought it out. So we have here, I have langka still. We have here sugar, and of course our gata. So I have here coconut milk that we are going to use. I'll use 2 of them, and we're gonna get started. Okay, so now our sago, our tapioca pearls are boiling. We're going to add our coconut milk. So we're having 2 cans of coconut milk. We'll just add it up there. We're going to put some water as well in the can, so it adds up with that, and then another one, and just stir it up. And we're going to put also some sugar, so half a cup of sugar, but that's up to your sweetness level. So you can adjust it later, or you can also adjust it afterwards, like after all the ingredients are there, because some might be sweeter, some might not have any taste. So just adjust it according to your taste, but I put half a cup of it. So we'll add some sugar in it. Younger than him. So we'll put half a cup of sugar, and just stir it and wait for it to boil. So after boiling, then we'll add all our ingredients. We'll start maybe with the yams later, because those are the ones that are like very raw. Our bananas are already cooked. So also our bilo, they're pretty much easy to cook as well. When you start boiling, then we'll just have to wait for it to float, then it will be okay. Okay, so right now we are, our bilo is already, our gata with the sago is already boiling. Now it's time to add our yams or kamote. As we add this one, we are going to add also in few minutes our bananas. Okay. So these are very easy to cook. They're not those hearty ones. And once you get them cooked, they are a little bit getting soggy at the end, so we have to do it halfway through cooking, and then we are going to put our bilo-bilo. Okay, so those ones are in. Just give it a little stir, and after that, so our bananas are already steamed and cooked, so I won't then put them there, but I'm not going to get this one so mushy also. So as that one is boiling about 2-3 minutes, and then we're going to put our bilo-bilo. Okay, so now this one, as you can see, the yams are already down, unlike a while ago that they are on top. So something about cooking that sometimes when they float, they are cooked already, or if they went down, they're cooked already halfway through cooking. But this one, we're putting the below. You have the ube and the white one. So we are just making sure that they don't stick with each other as we put them. So just be careful that they won't be sticking with each other. Okay, so we have here two different kinds. You can also have some flavored with others. I don't know what are the flavors that you can put. I don't know, maybe pandan would be okay for the white one as well. You can also maybe put a corn or that langka I told you. But yeah, you can put a lot of flavors in this one. So it will be a good what do you call this, a good flavor adding to it. So yeah, okay, so we've added our below. Make sure to stir them. They look good, they have color, and they have so if you see, we have our kamote, our sago over there. So we are just going to wait for this to float. We're going to add our bananas and our langka. We're going to taste it, and let's see. Okay, so now as you can see that they already floated. Lumitaw na. So they are ready. We're going to put our bananas. So bananas in. And of course our langka. This will make it sweet and a taste that it's very unique to eat, the jackfruit one. So yeah, where's our langka? Over there. And you have to taste it according to your sweetness level, so that you will have what type of, you can enjoy it to their fullest. Okay, so your bananas might be sweet. You might have sweet langka, sweetened langka, like what I have. So just adjust to your sweetness, okay? So we'll let it boil again, and then we'll see what is the end result. Oh. So right now we are on the finishing stage. I already add a little bit of sugar, because I think it needs a little bit more of sugar. But just make sure that you have some liquid in it, because as it goes along, those below will absorb the water as well, and also your sago and those ones. So just make sure that you have enough liquid, or else you will be having those clumpy things. So this one is very good also when after a day. I usually like it also a day. You can also eat this one cold. I like it cold too. So yeah, we're going to plate this one and see how it tastes.
Good morning, friends. Today we will try this bilo-bilo. My wife cooked this one yesterday, and she said this is better served cold. So today I will try this one, and let's see. Samahan nyo ako mga kaibigan, and let's enjoy bilo-bilo. Let me just give the first. It brings back memory. Like I said, growing up, this is one of my favorite delicacies back home, and my wife cooking this, I'll give her a shout out, and I'm so happy that in times like this we can do something or cook something like this where we're so far from home, but it was very nice, and last week pa namin iniisip gumawa nito dahil matagal na kami hindi nakakain, pero iniisip namin dahil baka kaming dalawa lang kakain, mga bata hindi naman sila kumakain nito gaano. So but 2 days ago we saw a post from my brother-in-law in the Middle East, and they made exactly the same bilo-bilo. So I said to my wife, why don't we make it? So yesterday I bought some kamote, yam, and so we still have those bananas, and we have also langka or jackfruit. So she cooked this one last night after coming from church. She cooked this one, and I also remember my Lola cooking this one when I was still a kid, a young boy, and I used to just go to their place, and she will cook bilo-bilo. Then I will just stay there for the whole day, playing with them, playing with my cousins, and of course eating bilo-bilo as a snack or merienda. And she loves doing that because she knows that I love bilo-bilo. So shout out to my Lola also. She's already 93 years old, and it's been like 7 years already that I haven't seen her. So, and eating bilo-bilo now, that makes me miss her as well. So anyway, I will eat this one, and I will enjoy. I will not do much talking here because really I have to get this one done and eat it and enjoy it. So thank you, and see you on the next one.